Hey!
Hey.
Are you looking to buy or sell real estate? You've got a lot of questions, and sometimes we've got answers. Welcome to the show. It's going to be great, featuring Matt and Jen from Home Team for You. And now,
Without further ado,
it's
Jen and me.
It's Matt and
Jen and I.
I'm so excited.
Hello! Welcome!
Whoop.
All right.
Real estate and stuff.
Emphasis on the
More stuff.
Yeah, some stuff. We've already been kind of going this so
We're making
far.
our rounds.
Yeah, we've got
Coming
it
back.
going on. All right, so in studio today, we have Mr. Jonah Brandt.
Hello, everybody.
And we also have the singing phenom,
Back by popular demand.
Dalton!
Or just back.
Back. Whatever. Makes sense. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
and
right.
back.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Like, right
Nice.
as we were getting started, I was imagining the two of you doing the Night at the Roxbury thing
Oh.
and singing that
We'll get
song.
to it. We'll get to it.
I literally just thought maybe I was the backup singer. That's why they invited me today. Just go. I don't beatbox.
What was
I'm
that
sorry.
supposed to be?
I don't know. I'm not a singer, so it's fine.
All right.
It's all good. Well, let's get started.
do
And
it.
our first topic we're going to go over is 4 ways to prepare your home for selling it. What kind of advice would you give sellers?
Jonah, you want to start?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Thank you. I thought you were
I mean,
going to
we
sing
were just
to me.
talking about
I
it.
thought you were going to sing to me. I was
saving it
ready.
for
I was
later. I'm
like,
saving it for later.
literally-
Is this love?
Oh my gosh. I mean, anytime when it comes to selling your home, you have to remember to depersonalize all your personal items. There's a lot of times there's a lot of photos and fun decor that you think is amazing. Sometimes you have to remember you might need to take that down and
So tone it down.
tone it down.
Tone it down a little
Tone
bit.
it down a little bit. And remember, you're trying to have somebody envision themselves in their home. So decluttering, making sure it's clean. Sometimes a really nice coat of paint can really do a big difference. And then making sure to remember that I know it's your home, but you want to make sure to get the best value out of it is making sure that you really take the time to declutter it. That's a lot of times when I'm going into any type of listings is you get in there and you're like, I love all this items you have in your home, but maybe we need to take some of those photos of Marilyn Monroe down or all the train
with that?
collections that I love that you have, but we need to maybe have one train out, not 155. So
Of all
Yep.
the things you pick with
Yeah,
Marilyn
Marilyn
Monroe.
Monroe.
yeah, I did. I just because
Where's
Jen told me that story.
About Luke, not knowing who she
Oh, there's.
was.
No, that's Dolly Parton.
Oh, that was
Oh,
Dolly
Dolly
Parton.
Parton.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
no.
more
That's not funny then.
slightly
we
more
did have
respectable.
a
You
listing that had Marilyn Monroe everywhere. Yeah, it did. And I just saw
Fun.
a house. Diane just got an accepted offer on it, and I was flipping through the pictures. I think that was hers, and I was like, giant Marilyn Monroe picture. Okay,
That's a draw in
Which
for
one?
me.
Yeah.
but I mean, when you are a buyer looking, it's very distracting.
Well,
So
Oh, yeah.
Minimal is still very much in and prominent, especially when I go into any home and I envision myself in the home because I'm one of those crazy realtors. I'm like, could I buy this? And it's absolutely not. But I go in and I'm like, I want to live here. And when they stage it well, it's really all comes down to staging. I mean, really, seriously, if you have the home staged correctly and you walk in and you're like, wow, I can put a totally the same sofa in here, or, oh, I love how they put this coffee table with this cool setting and it's in style. I mean, that makes a world of a difference, especially when it comes to, at the end of the day, you want to get the best offer. So
And on that same path, I mean, you might think that scary. I don't know how to stage. I don't know where it goes where. I don't know how to make things look better. There's professional people that come in that know exactly. I mean, they know whether apples or oranges makes more sense in the living room. They know these very tiny things. They'll fold your towels. They make the house look so upkept, so special that, I mean, you really don't need to worry about the staging aspect of it. They do all of that.
Just
You can
do what they say.
Settle and let it happen. Yep, exactly.
Or you
Home
can
Team for You provides that service, don't we?
And we do,
You
don't we?
do. Or you can hire Matt to fold your towels, your own broker.
Yeah, you don't want me to do that.
Or unclog your toilet, I hear.
Yes, I heard that too.
That I can help you with more than the towels.
Oh, that,
I can attest to the towels are probably not his thing.
oh,
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Burn.
Yeah, that is thing.
And then
No
on that,
argument here.
I mean, on that same mindset too, roofing. I would say 6, 7 out of 10 times on a first showing, the first question that a buyer will have is, okay, how old's the roof? You know, do we have any updated roof? Is there anything that we know about the age of the roof? And having just an updated list first off, ready to go, is so nice. Buyers love it. Agents obviously love it. It makes the process so much easier. It makes it easier on the listing agent side. They don't need to get bombarded with a bunch of questions about where everything was updated. Having a list, especially with the roof, streamlines the process and makes buyers more interested, immediately knows what's there, what's new, brings interest up tenfold.
So let me be the devil's advocate.
Okay.
I'm like, you're my realtor, and you want me to put a list together, and everything in my house is from 1981. Do you still want me to do a list?
Then find something that was updated in the 2000s. Put that bad boy on the MLS list. That is all I'm saying is just a little
New
bit,
toilet
little
paper
bit of
holders,
information.
1991.
Honestly, some light fixtures,
2001.
anything to have that eye pop in that says, "Hey, we updated this house. This is what we did recently."
In 2000,
Anything.
that's still 22 years ago.
We painted the we painted the doors.
In my head, I'm thinking. In my head, I hear 2000. It doesn't sound like 22 years ago.
I
That's
know.
all I'm gonna say. If it has 20 in the beginning, it sounds pretty updated to me personally.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're in big trouble with our 1983 house, right?
Yeah, well, you never know. But another thing that I would like to point out as well, I think it's great with an updated list, but curb appeal is another thing we need to talk about. When you show up to a home and you have grown plants, I know spring is coming, so make sure your yard is maintained. Mow that lawn. Make sure there's no garbage. I pick up trash when I'm at a listing. Sometimes if I see it, I'm like, yep, nope. Because it doesn't...
So why do you have a problem cleaning the toilet then?
Actually, I am
Slightly different situation.
No. I love to clean. I used to work in a grocery store when I was in high school, and I loved to go in the bathroom and I would scrub everything down because it made, because it got me
Are you
away from
getting this?
No, because it literally I got away from the cash register, and because I talk so much, I need a little bit of a non-talking
That's fair.
break.
That's fair.
So I was like,
I went in to talk to the toilet.
Talk to the toilet.
I hope I'm not talking to the toilet. Oh my gosh. That'd be, no.
Yeah,
I sound like a little bit of a crazy
sounds
person
about
in
right.
there. And it's like, yes, guys in there just cleaning away over there.
Singing
Do
to
you sing
himself.
while you're cleaning? Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I usually,
Is this love?
No, I'm not yet. I'm a backup singer. So just remember, he can sing and I
You'll
can
be
just-
the echo.
Yeah.
Here we go.
What is love?
That was horrible.
I know.
What?
I'm actually.
That was
I'm actually...
not an echo,
Guys,
first of all.
guys, I used to do musical theater, and then I realized after
You can't
musical
sing?
theater,
Yeah.
hey, I realized I do better in plays than musical theater, but I can sing. It just depends on what I'm singing.
Okay.
So what do you
When
like
I'm
to sing?
alone in my car
You
and I
sound
can
great.
Me too.
In the shower, A1.
A flat actually. I'm blushing because I feel like I'm on
Hey,
fire
that's
now.
horrible.
Because yeah, it is normal because I don't like to sing in front of people. So you're very welcome. You got to hear that that ick that just came out of my throat. So
We'll
yeah,
we'll
it's
call
just-
that singing.
It was no. I'm a decent singer. It just I'm too scared to sing in front of people. And when I do sing, I usually mess up. So that's why we don't.
Just gotta let it out.
Nope,
Let it
I don't
rip.
want to let that out ever again, and now it's recorded for life. So if I ever make it in Hollywood, they're going to be like, so Jonah actually really can't sing. If you go back in a podcast on March, blah, 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 he can't sing.
It's the
Our
23rd.
avid listeners will come back for you.
Oh, no. Oh, God. No, just kidding.
All right.
All
Anyway.
right. So we have
stuff.
staging.
And stuff.
Staging. We had some repairs in there.
Curb appeal.
Curb
Yep.
appeal is a huge one. Repairs, I mean, yeah, if you can, obviously make your house look as nice as possible. Dress it up. Comes back to curb
Make
appeal.
some updates and put it on Dalton's list.
Put it on the list. It looks, my eyes go directly to updates. It's honestly one of the first things I look for in a house is, what can I send to a buyer that lets them know what have they done to the house? What improvements have they made? It's a great kind of first step,
Isn't
and
that a
buyers
song?
get interested.
What have you done for me lately?
Okay, we're not singing
No.
because I've
Come
already
on,
proved that
do
I'm
it.
not singing
Do
anymore,
it.
and I'm
We're just
done.
rapping right back to songs.
Literally, I'm like, I need some water. I need some vocal movements. Like,
There you go.
wait,
You've
I
been
can't even do
talking
that.
Here,
for
take a sip from my "Don't Poop at My Listing" mug.
That sounds really appealing to me right now. What is this orange goop in here?
It's a mixture of some Powerade that ran out at Firehouse Subs and a little bit of
What do you mean
I think
it ran
lemonade.
out?
So they got the big old next
dispensers.
level 3000 dispenser. Didn't have any Powerade in it. I got about one spritz and then stopped going. So not to hate on Firehouse or anything, but
So it
maybe
gave
don't
up
go
on
there
you.
on
But how was the
Wednesdays
sub?
looking for Powerade.
was the
Sub was
sub?
fantastic.
Okay.
So-
Sub was great.
So the soda machine or whatever gave up on you. Okay.
Exactly. It was just having one of those Wednesdays,
Yeah.
She's
It's
filled
not
with-
Friday yet.
Pepto Bismol.
Excuse me? No.
I mean, to
should
go
we-
with your mug.
Yeah, should we talk a
I
little
see,
bit
I
more
see,
about
I
that
see.
mug
Yeah.
and the other stuff that we know about with that mug?
Yeah, so personally, it hasn't happened to me, thankfully. I'm not looking forward to it, but I have heard some stories. Jen, is there a story that you have with this happening?
Yeah, we had a foreclosure listing. So I don't know how.
What does the mug say for people listening?
Oh yes, for the people who are listing, the mug says "Don't poop at my listing," and
Very fun.
when properties are taken back by the bank, a foreclosure or an REO as we call it in the biz, they
Real estate owned.
yeah they winterize
Thank you, Matt.
all the pipes because they don't want the pipes to freeze. And if someone goes to the toilet and it's been winterized and doesn't realize it and they leave and then it's found later, it's horrible. It's
How
absolutely
can they miss it
horrible.
though? Because usually when they winterize, it's either blue or pink.
Yeah, I mean the average bear would know, but imagine like you're a
Gotta
mom
go,
and
you
your
gotta
little
go.
kid needs to go
Yep.
and they just run in there and they use it. Now, I mean, since we had a horrible experience having to clean a nasty toilet, we make sure that there's like blue tape
Saran wrap.
across. Like, don't
Yeah.
even think about it. This is
I don't know about saran wrap.
Actually, that's
Clear ceramic. You're
Yes.
gonna, I feel like that's a
Also,
joke.
It
Yeah.
is
Yep.
because my mom actually did that to my grandfather for April Fool's Day.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
I bet he loved
Yes.
her even more that day. Literally.
Saran wrap the toilet.
Oh, no.
yeah. So, Matt, do you want to talk about what you had to do to that toilet to try and deal with that situation?
Didn't we just take out the toilet?
Yeah.
No, that
Got
was
rid of the
Flush
whole
it.
toilet.
we didn't. That the one that was in that house in Richmond Hill. I think you brought a 2-gallon bucket of water and
Mm-hmm. Dumped it in the back of the toilet so I could flush it.
Yeah. So if anybody's wondering how you would go about resetting a toilet, I guess. So what happens? Is that water gone now, or do you have a couple extra flushes?
Yeah, so it's just like a toilet when the float requires the water to come, the water fills up at the back of the tank. So all you're doing instead of having the water supply come from the house, you're dumping in the back.
Having it ready to go.
you are
I'm learning.
your own water system.
It's incredible.
I had to do that when I was in Haiti.
Yeah.
What are the odds?
They had they had a toilet, but they didn't have powerful enough running water. So every time you finished, you had to refill the back of the toilet.
It's a double flush.
So to speak.
Yeah,
One flush and a half.
something like that. Yeah, yeah.
Toilet talk.
Fun times.
Toilet
Yeah.
talk. And stuff.
And stuff.
And stuff.
No potty mouse though.
Oh.
So
Zip.
our words of the week are multiple listing service.
Multiple listing service.
Yeah, yeah.
MLS.
Otherwise known as MLS.
MLS.
What is the multiple listing service? How would you describe it?
A fantastic website that, I mean, to put lightly, has all the information that you need in this market right now. It's got a nice little page with,
Wow.
I mean, all of the information that the seller provides, as well as, information that you need as far as square footage, bedrooms, bathrooms, price. That's probably a pretty big one. As well as a lot of kind of broker to broker notes, as they say, which are notes that agents have towards each other that allow for kind of certain things to be said, whether that be, we're reviewing offers at this specific time, or hey, if you don't mind, we're mask sensitive. Could you all wear masks As you know, we are past the mandate, but there's still people that would prefer that, you know, masks are on in their house, and we, you know, atone by that and provide that information, and having that information available to us prior to the showings is great, as well as just providing a bunch of info for us before the showings as well, you know.
And the keyword in multiple listing service is the service part.
Yeah.
The service they provide.
And we can send it to the buyers.
Yep. So what happens is the agents can list the property on the MLS, and then the other sites like Zillow, Realtor.com, all the other secondary sites get loaded from the MLS to them, or they pull actually from the MLS to them. So it kind of keeps everybody on the same playing field.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times the MLS, they have rules on how things are supposed to be done so that we, you know, have fair competition in our area.
Right.
The most important site it gets loaded to is hometeamforyou.com, though.
I was just about to say that. It does update very quickly. That's why I recommend you sign up for hometeamforyou.com.
Just was having a conversation not a half an hour ago about it. Lots of houses on Zillow, lots of houses online that, you know, aren't as updated as fast, that are under contract before 2 or 3 days after, and having that Home Team For You website updated, what is it, every 30 minutes?
15 minutes.
Every 15 minutes, you're gonna have the most updated homes. You're not gonna be wasting any time. It's so fast.
Super fast.
Dalton.hometeamforyou.com.
Oh, excuse me, Jonah at hometeamforyou.com.
That's not right.
Maybe if you said it
that's
Oh, I
right.
said it wrong too?
You said it
Oh,
right. That's your email.
well, maybe that's my email. If you're looking to get in contact, you can
Message
email me.
me.
You can email me.
Yep.
Or call me. No, just kidding.
It's jonah.hometeamforyou.com, right?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't have it pulled up. No, it is Jonah.
Either one.
Jonah.hometeamforyou.
Oh, we're talking about my website? I thought we were talking about emails.
Website.
Oh, yes. Yep.
You said website, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I was like, no, my email's Jonah. Okay, we're
Yep.
too much. Yeah.
Too much Jonah.
Too much Jonah
Too much
right now.
Jonah. We don't need your email.
It's
Well,
Well, he's already given it 3 times.
yeah.
So.
I did give it. Yeah.
okay. All right. So we were watching movies this weekend, and Matt controls the remote because that's
No.
just how he is.
No way.
Weird.
Yeah.
Said,
What a
yeah.
weird
I
concept.
know. I know. So he turned on the Transformer movie, and I
Which
was
one?
like,
Classic.
I don't.
Megan Fox?
No,
the
it was,
TV show
no, it
or
wasn't.
the
the movie.
2008
It wasn't.
Shia LaBeouf?
It's one of the mind.
It's the
Megan
one.
Fox.
It's
Trolling.
no Megan Fox
No, it's
is
the
not in
Bumblebee.
it. It's all about Bumblebee.
Oh, with
Oh.
oh my gosh, I messed up the actress' name. Haley Steinfeld or Feld?
Sure.
She's the brunette.
The newer,
Yeah.
I'm really
the
bad.
newer one.
I
Yeah.
know.
Sure.
So we watched that, and I was totally against watching this, and he's
No,
like,
you
no,
weren't.
I was at first. I was
The truth
quietly
comes out.
not thrilled, and then all of a sudden I started remembering because when I was a kid, I had to watch those cartoons because
Had
it was
to.
the only cartoons that were on. And
The Transformers ones?
after school, it was Mask, Transformers, and G.I. Joe. And I'm sitting there watching this
What was
going,
Mask?
yeah, and I'm like, why do I know that's Bumblebee? Why do I know that's Starscream? Why do I know that's Optimus Prime? I'm like, why is this all in my head?
Unlocking core memories.
I know.
Issues.
Yeah.
But I mean, have you had any of those kind of like memories sparked and you're like, oh, why do I know this?
So many times. I mean, I feel like often I get so much deja vu so often, which I don't know what
It's the
that
Matrix.
could mean. I mean, in my mind, I'm
the
thinking
Matrix.
I've lived this life before. I mean, it could be a number of things. But it's I love that feeling. I mean, on the theme of Transformers, I have a locked core memory of watching the 2008 Transformers movie when it came out on DVD.
Which one's that?
The one with Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is
Oh,
the
everyone's
first one.
Yeah, everyone's favorite.
The
Yeah,
first
I remember
one.
that. I got that on DVD too. I
Yeah,
remember.
of course. Who didn't? I
yeah.
mean, we're talking fighting robots. I mean, this is the coolest thing ever. But I immediately go back to my basement, hanging out. It's like 2 a.m. We're watching it with a bunch of my buddies. We're throwing little sticky eyeballs because it's close to Halloween. We're throwing up on the ceiling. Just immediately unlocks memories for me. So yeah, there's movies especially. Okay, I was like 7 or 8, so
Matt had a different story.
so
bunch
yeah,
of buddies sit in the basement at 2
we were
a.m.
toking cigs.
Yeah, of course. How old
Candy
were you?
cigarettes.
How old were you? 8?
Yeah, I mean, it was, I think, 4th or 3rd grade, 2nd grade, something like that. So was that 10, 11?
Oh my
maybe?
gosh.
I don't know. Well, 2008, I would have been 9, so.
I think I was 10. 10 or no, I'm way older than you actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. How old was I? Yeah. Nope. Okay. I know. It's the funniest thing is, I look really young, but I'm really old. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not old. I'm turning 26 in May, so it's like
You are old. Wow,
Off the
you're
health
almost 30.
insurance.
I am off the health.
You're almost 30.
Oh my
I know, and I
Scary
looked.
stuff.
I still get ID'd at movie theaters. I just realized that. I was at the Marcus
a good
Theater
thing.
in Sun Prairie. My brother is
But in a
younger.
movie theater.
3 years. I always bring up Casey on these podcasts. I hope he listens to this. 3 years younger than me. He's like 3 years younger than me, and he has a beard, and he's like 6'4". And
Oh, you
we're-
brought your little brother with you.
Yes, I did. And we're with a group of friends, and we're gonna go see. I think
Does he
it's like.
pat you on the head as
Got
you
the
walk in?
short end of the stick on that one a little bit.
Bump.
Yeah. As I give you the look, like, yes, older sibling love, whatever. So we're there and we're like getting our tickets, and like the lady literally looks at my brother. It's like a rated R movie, and she's like, "I need to see your ID," and I'm like, I'm 25. I am still 25, and I'm like, you are IDing me.
Yeah.
The worst part is it was at a
17?
movie theater.
Right.
17
Of all the places.
It's 17. I was like, how old do you have to be for this radar movie? 17. I'm like, I'm 25. We need a manager. I was
What?
like, no,
Really?
seriously. She brought a manager over thinking it was like a fake ID. I'm like, what type of cool 17-year-old has like a fake ID? Like, I mean, unless they're going to college.
To
But I
get
was
into
like,
a movie.
Yeah.
What
It's
did
not
you
you're
run
buying
into
alcohol.
at the movie
It was-
theater too? Because every person I've ever talked to that works at the movie theater could
care.
not care
Yeah,
less.
right.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
this lady cared so much.
Yeah,
and I don't
that's
know if she
crazy.
wanted to just check I guess I was looking really good that day or something.
She
She's
wanted
like,
your address?
I wanted your address, so where you actually live. And too bad. Should be
Just wanted to spend more time with you.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. But I just kind of like my brother was just laughing. He's like, enjoy sitting there while you're getting ID'd.
That's
phenomenal.
crazy.
Yep.
Wow.
I don't know if that's a childhood memory. It just makes me feel kind of like when I think of movies.
Movies, yeah.
Yep.
That's the only thing.
Core embarrassment.
Core embarrassment. I
So
love
what's your favorite movie?
of all time?
Yeah.
No, don't do this to me.
It's a tough one. On the
It's a
spot,
tough
it's
one.
hard.
Take a while.
That's a tough one because there's so many. Are we talking about comedy?
If you're
drama.
bored
This
and
is
you want to
exactly
watch
what
a
I said
movie,
last
what do you
time
watch?
too.
Oh my God, let me. I just bought some movies on iTunes, so let me see what I just bought. One second. I have the ones that like make me like
Calm.
calm. Yeah. Like if I'm having a bad day, sometimes I put on like a really good
Beaches?
movie. Oh, that's with is
At
that?
Midler.
Yeah, but that's a sad one though. You're gonna be crying at the end of that movie. Like I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm feeling sad today. Let me put on a sadder movie on and cry more, like The Notebook. Like, oh, I feel really sad today. Let's put on The Notebook and see how
Some
romantically
people like
single
that.
I am.
Some
What did you
people
say?
want to cry.
What did you say, William?
Ferris Bueller's Day Off
Oh,
is
yeah.
one of
That's
them.
a good one.
Yeah, it's classic.
I don't even know how to work this. Oh my God.
You know how to work your phone?
No, I know. I'm just figuring out what I just purchased.
So old.
Yeah.
No, it's iTunes. I'm trying to figure out. Ooh, yes.
That's crazy. You buy
I
movies?
I do buy movies. I'm kind of old school. I like being able to say I own this movie.
Sure.
Because I don't.
Not
The streaming
physically,
they take things off all the time, and I'm like, shoot. Now I'm gonna like have to like
Buy it.
buy it. So I buy it.
So do you buy it before it goes off or before it,
Or after the fact.
or after
So,
the fact?
I mean, I'm
when you
gonna-
crave it.
Well, it depends. So I have a few movies that I absolutely love. So if I'm having a bad day, you can never go wrong with Bridesmaids.
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh,
That actually
so
is a really good movie.
Good, and
It's
it's
actually
so
super funny.
And I just like
That's probably my favorite
I
Kristen
just
Wiig movie. It's
oh,
really
she's-
good. It's super funny.
They were nominated for an Academy Award for I think Best Original Screenplay. It is phenomenal. I don't know what they got beaten out to. Oscars is this weekend, by the way. Everyone, make sure you put your ballot in for CBS. Because I did. Because I want to beat all
Why
of
are
you
we
because I'm
plugging?
competitive. I've seen most of all the movies, so and I don't remember any titles because I'm blanking right now.
You're not
really.
going to say one of the ones you were in?
Drop it.
Drop it. We didn't. We don't want to talk about it. I did get asked.
Oh,
Yeah.
I meant like drop the name, not like drop the subject.
Oh,
I don't care about it.
oh, wait. Other movies that I like? I know I'm kind of. These are like my good feels, like Silver Linings Playbook with Bradley Cooper. Prime.
That's a good feel for you?
Oh yeah, she's crazy.
That's a
Jennifer
that's
Lawrence
sad,
is
isn't
like.
it?
No, it's about mental health.
I don't
and
think I ever
football.
finished it.
Yeah, sports, and I'm just like not really sporty guy, but I'm like when I watch it, I'm like, yeah, I'm a Green Bay Packers fan in that. But it's really, really about mental illness. I know I go off the grid a little bit, but it's fine.
Really?
Absolutely. Something's Gotta Give, Sleepless in Seattle, Call Me by Your Name. I'm not going to say it's complicated. Pretty Woman. Some really like good classics
Boulders,
right there.
80s.
A lot of rom-coms in there.
Yeah.
I just realized. I'm like, but I put the
Pretty
good
much
feels.
entirely.
I have to have good feels because if I'm like watching horror, I don't.
What about like The Usual Suspects?
Who's in? I'm unusually unfamiliar with that movie. Who is that? Who stars in that?
Who's the main character?
Okay, so you're literally recommending a movie to me.
Okay, first of all, it's a classic. I don't do well on all the names, but it's a classic. I'm blanking on the actor's name.
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey. Oh, all right. Maybe
You
a touchy
can't handle the
subject
truth.
now.
Oh, is that L.A. Confidential?
I'm on IMDb
Oh,
right now.
perfect.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
the
yeah.
only reason I know.
Yeah.
Gabriel.
American
Kevin,
Beauty
yeah.
is really good. That's a really good movie as well. With
Kevin Spacey.
yeah,
He's back at it again.
Yeeks. Is he really?
Is what?
His career's back?
Oh God! No,
Oh God, no, that
God,
ended.
Oh, no,
It feels really bad.
No.
I tell you this. This is actually really funny though. So I got, so I went like studied abroad in London, in Regents or whatever and I got into their business and acting school. And Kevin Spacey was like the professor at that university before I got there, but he left. But you know, everything happens for a reason. So thank goodness. But it was cool though. I was like, oh,
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
it really
super
was.
cool.
Someone told me that. I was like, I don't know if that's rumors.
That's
Don't
too bad
sue
that
me, but I literally.
that show that we watched with him in it. He's a president.
House of Cards.
House of
Such
Cards.
a good.
Oh,
Oh my
I
God.
love that
Killer
show.
show.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
Wow, we really went on a train ride on this. Get me going with movies. You obviously know when I'm coming on here, you're like movies, and I can go on a
We
like
had no idea.
tangent about
Movies
it.
is a great subject.
It
You
is
can
a
go
great-
on. You can
Oh,
get
What are you
whatever
watching on
with
Netflix
movies.
now?
Well, we're gonna switch topics.
Are there? Wait, John, I do have a quick question though. Is there any real estate like movies?
The Big Short.
Oh,
Great
you just
movie.
named one.
House of Roses, isn't it, or something?
No.
What is
I
it?
don't know.
War
The
of
one-
Roses.
No, the one you talked. The one you
American
mentioned.
Beauty.
American Beauty.
Where that's
Gonna sell this house.
Oh, she does, and she's
gonna
scrubbing the
sell this house.
floors, and it's an empty house, and she's like putting the listing sign out there, and I
There's
was
the
like,
one where they
I'm
divide-
going to sell this house. Yes,
the one where they
sell this
divide the house in half. Was that?
That isn't that the War of Roses?
War of Roses.
But they're
What-
like
Roses.
getting a divorce,
They split
and they
the whole
don't
house
want.
in
They're
half.
like trying to.
See,
figure
that's
out
what
what
we
to
should
do with
talk
the
about:
house.
That's-
movies and real estate, and if it's
We are.
accurate or not. I know we are now, but I was saying, just think
There's
about
the Duplex. I think it's got the guy from Night at the Museum. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
that. Duplex.
Yeah.
How old
Ben
is this?
Stiller?
Ben Stiller. It's got Ben Stiller
Is Owen
and
Wilson in it? He's always in all those movies.
no, it
Love-
doesn't. But it's like they have an upstairs neighbor on the duplex that is like crazy, and they're trying to like kill her or something like that. And the whole it's a comedy. It's not
Oh,
like a
I
dark
thought,
movie.
I thought it was crazy.
really-
Like she's
it's-
like
it's really
stomping
good.
on
It's
them,
really good,
you know,
yeah.
above them, like.
It's kind of like Mousetrap, but for duplexes.
Oh
And this is
my.
streaming where?
I
Also, I have to buy it now.
England.
Yeah,
Probably Amazon.
gotta buy it on iTunes. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I'm ready.
So back to real
I'm ready.
estate.
I'm back to real estate.
And back.
And
So we are getting into the spring, and there's snow is melting, and there's a lot of water.
If you want an indoor swimming pool, remember.
That's one of the things. We have several rental properties, and just being in real estate and having listings when it's really raining and the snow is melting, you know that somebody's going to call and say, I have
Flooding.
water in my basement.
And I'm saying flooding.
No good.
Yep. Yep.
No good. No good.
So, what are some tips people can use to try and avoid flooding in their basement, Matt?
downspouts, downspout extenders. Keep your gutters clean.
Some of the really, really basic stuff. Make sure the downspouts are extended out.
There's some updated gutters nowadays. I don't know. My parents just recently updated their gutters, and they have these kind of like things on the top of the gutters
Gutter
now.
guards?
Yep,
Leaf
gutter
guards.
guards. So nice. I mean,
It's not
Huge.
Dalton anymore.
it's not me getting up there with the leaves. It's
I remember-
Gutter
society.
guard.
Is that what you did when you're?
Back in the day?
Back in the day, my dad would make me do that. He
Oh.
was like at my cabin, we would have to clean out the gutters, and my dad's like, "Get up there on the ladder." I'm like 8. I'm like, and start scooping out.
Well, I was
mud
on the
and
roof
leaves.
anyway, so it was more of a since you're
As
already
long as you're up there.
Oh, you're up there.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
'cause you're-
What are you doing on the roof?
climbing, having a good time, sunbathing. There's a lot of opportunities.
But you also need to clean those gutters.
But I also need to clean those gutters and get those
You're done
sticks out of there.
sunbathing.
Could you flip over on your tummy and start getting the rest of the gutters?
Getting the Christmas
We're not
lights up. I mean, let's go down the line. I'm up there a lot.
Gosh, they're like, we're not liable for you up here.
Yeah. Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, but water in the basement can really be
A problem.
a major league problem. So,
And buyers look at that. When we're walking outside of the house, they can see where the grass starts to dip, and you can see the divots of the water kind of close.
yeah,
To,
need to
they're
make
asking
sure
about
that
it.
grade is going away from the house.
Yes.
That's like one of the
Yeah.
very basic things. It's like if it's flat to the house or aiming at it, down at it, that's not good.
It's going directly in.
Yep, and when you've got the cracks in the basement and all the little water lines.
Doesn't smell too good either. I'll tell you what.
No.
That's the unflushed toilet.
That's the unflushed
And we're back
toilet.
on toilet talk, everybody.
And toilet talk. Yeah. So Matt, tell us about your experience that you had with a flooded basement.
I know what you're talking about.
It never had us happen, dude. Never. Always experience.
You talking about the flip house? Yeah.
It's been quite a few, I guess.
A lot of
Actually, we had a house, and remember the listing over, we managed it as a rental, and then the company decided to sell it, and I think it was
back
empty.
to toilet talk.
Yeah.
There was so much water. It actually
I don't have it on. I don't have toilet sound on.
Every time we toilet
yeah.
talk, flush. The flush.
Yeah.
there was so much water that the sewage backed up into
Like
the
the
basement.
whole street of sewage backed up into the basement.
Oh.
Probably.
So we flooded
Like
not
hit-
water.
hit-
water.
So
hit-
after it
hit-
went down,
sewage water.
after it went
Yeah.
down, I'm down there in a mask and suited up with a pressure washer the walls. to
You
get
did this
the-
yourself? You didn't hire... Oh.
We were the management company.
That.
I bet it smelled amazing down there. It
was amazing.
Fresh roses. There we go.
Not quite that, but
Okay.
yeah.
Yep. Okay. We'll take what we can take.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the
It
thing.
smelled like
And
bleach.
Whatever the neighbors were eating is what it smelled like.
it was an old neighborhood, and it just everybody's everything came over.
Tacos for all.
And then literally, you have to list it. You bring your mug and you sit in the basement.
Yeah,
But
please.
yeah,
In front of the bathroom.
There was just too much water, and
Oh,
it
that's
just
gross.
Got
Yeah.
overflowed.
That's when I'm
Gross.
not gonna go and clean at Piggly Wiggly. Oh, unfortunately,
Yeah.
my bad.
That's
Next
not
time it
up
happens,
your-
I'll let you know.
That's not your
No.
wheelhouse.
No.
Just singing and cleaning.
all right,
Stop! Don't make me sing. It's sad.
singing in the rain.
No, I'm singing in the sewage. That's like
There
it
it
right
is.
there. There it is.
All right,
Remix.
so you are doing a final walkthrough on a property. You walk downstairs. You are there ahead of your client. You get down there and you flick on the light and you hear water and you see water that's about up to your knees, and it hasn't rained in 3 weeks.
Panic.
What happened?
Panic is number one.
Pipe broke. That's
You can nothing. You don't see anything.
But
there.
the water-
nothing's spewing from anywhere.
thought-
There's just water
But
up
if it's
to
up to your
about your
knees.
knees. Well, let's say
is there
In-
cracking in the basement?
just above your ankles. No,
no.
and it
Ankles and knees are big-
it
big
hasn't
difference.
rained in what 3 weeks? Is that what I said?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not rained. So what?
Is there someone down there with a hose?
There's no one down there with
What
a
if I
hose.
guess where the water came from today, guys?
Yeah.
Literally.
I mean, this really happened to me.
Yeah.
This really did? Oh, wow.
That's where to come from.
Gosh, where did it come from?
I was going to say, well,
Well, there's things in the basement that have water, contain water, or have water going.
So
to
was it
them.
a
It's
was it
not
a pipe that
it's not
burst?
the water.
No.
It's the water heater, isn't it? Did the water heater explode?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Really?
Could be
But
the
you
softener,
couldn't
could be the
tell.
heater.
You couldn't
But
tell.
you could see it leaking. So did you? It's
You couldn't see it
'Cause it's
leaking
all
because
coming-
all the water came out,
Right.
From
and
the
by
bottom.
the time I'm looking at it, all I
Did you-
see is the water everywhere.
was it already included? When if it was excluded, it's like, oh, you can take that now. Bye. It wasn't
Heater, not
included.
softener.
Yeah. Well, the yeah.
So close.
Woo!
Well, it was been great being on here today. I just had a ditz moment. It's great.
That really
Comical.
happened. Doing a final walkthrough on a house, and the closing was a few hours later.
Oh
Oh.
I'm surprised it didn't go down the floor drain.
no floor
Just
drain.
sat there and you walked in. You're like, great.
And the
No
client
sump
wasn't
house.
there yet. Oh no, sump! It was an old house.
Did you?
What'd you do?
Create an amendment, like we need to, or you push back closing because that probably.
I would imagine you closed back. or pushed back
He
closing?
actually closed on time because
Okay.
he really wanted the house. But I mean,
You wrote an amendment. No, you didn't.
Well, I think we figured out
An
that
escrow?
it was
Yeah, it was
For
the water heater.
The water heater? Okay.
We didn't have to escrow, but
He was just fine with...
this guy.
I think the water
He wanted the house bad.
I was so freaked out, and he was like, "Oh, we'll deal with it."
I think the water.
That's a
outlet
dream.
flow
well, I
drain.
feel like it's like the septic tank where they pump it out. They probably have some type
There was no pumping it out of here. I think
Bucket?
the plumber person probably sucked it into buckets.
Yeah. Well, it's an indoor pool for now. Was it?
It's a shallow one.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
kiddie pool,
fairly
a
shallow.
couple inches.
Yeah.
Invites all the bros over. Guys, I got a kiddie pool in the basement. Check it out, man. It's so cool. My little floaty just sits there.
Sounds like a plan.
And
That is cup full right there. That is not cup half empty.
he's drinking.
Yeah, let's not.
Words to live by.
Yeah.
So what's in
And
that cup?
Gatorade mixed with lemonade, something that he offered that would not help me sing any better.
Excuse me.
Clearing my throat.
Bless you. This was great, guys.
So
We're
sudsy.
not done yet.
oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah.
kidding.
Well,
Intermission.
So for all the folks that go down in their basement and there's water down there, and actually now is a really good time for you to check to make sure that your sump pump works if you have a sump pump.
Oh, yeah.
How do you check that?
Definitely.
How do you check that, Matt?
Jen? I asked you first.
put water in it and see if it starts. Make sure it's plugged in.
Or you can just lift up on the float, see if it kicks on.
YouTube
That
is a
too.
great source of information.
I think
So
you carrying
HomeTeamFood.com.
you buckets of
saying.
water would be really great.
You mean Dalton
just
at
lift up on the
home team.
lever.
At Dalton, yeah.
There we go. Dalton.
I don't know if I can
Dot
have-
home
But
team.
just lifting up on the lever will show if the pump works,
Correct.
but it won't see if it actually gets tripped by the water, right?
That's the whole point. Is the
Not
lever to go
necessarily.
up.
What if it fails?
What if it fails?
Put the water in it. What happens if a
What if
sump
it just
pump
doesn't
fails?
work? Then what do you do?
Floods.
Floods.
Back
Indoor-
to square one.
Indoor swimming pool. Trust me, guys. It's coming back.
All
Jen,
right.
real estate.
Water in the
Back to
basement.
real estate.
John, you're great at getting us back on track.
Right back
Oh, this
into it.
podcast would be nothing if Jen wasn't like let's
Jen's like-
talk about something.
Yeah.
We're over
Yeah.
here. Jen's right here. Jen's like, hey, guys, come follow me in the real
And it'd be,
estate
and it'd be like 5
conversation.
hours of
Just
us talking.
Spitballing other stuff.
Yes. So we're out of the basement now, and now
Oh.
it's going to start to get warm, which means you're going to have to start to mow. Right? What we have an article, and it had different tips as to how to get your grass growing so that we don't have
More
icky
full?
grass.
You hire someone.
What time of the day do you water your lawn at?
Night, because
Nope.
that's when they grow
Well-
fastest.
Nope.
See, I'm going to be really honest with you.
Oh boy, here we go.
I
You
can
don't
tell
water
you.
your yard.
No, well, first of all, no, I have a sprinkling system. Thank God I don't have to water the yard. But second of all,
I have a sprinkler.
my dad doesn't
No,
let me
sprinkler
touch
system.
the grass because I am not a good mower, and I.
How can you not be a good mower?
Okay, I botched it one time, and it was like there are levels, and I'm over here
What?
like there's levels.
The
okay?
shorter I go, the better.
Yes, that's
You
what I
gave it a-
thought.
You gave it a buzz cut.
I gave it a buzz cut.
Dirt's
and
flying-
I
dirt's
killed,
flying all over the place.
No. I killed the grass. I killed grass, and then
Kill the grass.
and
Killed
then-
the lawn. The whole lawn.
I did the whole lawn.
Oh, boy.
Like it was like
Oh,
it was like a
no.
okay.
You know what this
was-
is? This is just a way to get out of mowing.
That is.
And it
There you
did.
go.
It worked. It really did.
Step-by-step
But then my
guide.
dad made me rake all the extra
Yeah.
grass,
All the
stuff.
clippings?
All the
Yes.
dead grass.
Yes, it
The
was.
entire yard.
Yeah.
I was not a happy.
I mean, yeah, you get out of
was
mowing because
sod now.
there's nothing to
There's
mow.
nothing to mow.
Yeah, but it was the best part because now my dad's like, you're never mowing again. So my little brother, he had to mow. So
Yeah,
every time.
my mom loved to mow, so it never was an issue for me. I mowed like 2 or 3 times just, to get that allowance every here and there.
Is that a push or is that a sit?
No sit. No sit.
Good rider.
No
Oh,
rider.
yes.
No rider.
Yep. It tells how many
Did
times
you mess it up with a rider?
Yeah, I was right.
What?
You mean, yeah,
You did this with a rider?
What? How does that happen?
I can't sing and I can't mow the lawn. There we go. We learned something new about Jonah Brandt today.
Good Lord.
And then he embarrasses and turns red
I'm
real easy.
still red again because I'm embarrassed about it. It wasn't like I was literally
Yesterday?
24.
like, no, I was
The other
literally
day.
like 20.
Just the other day.
And I was like,
Oh, no.
I can do the push mower. That thing's
Wait,
easy.
was it your first time mowing the lawn at age 20?
No.
It totally was, wasn't it? It was. It was, wasn't it?
No, my dad is very particular on the
It
lawn,
was.
so he
Yeah.
mows the lawn. Like it's just one of those things. And when my dad goes on business trips, he'd be like,
Don't mow
kids-
the lawn.
Yeah,
Don't touch anything.
Yeah, I don't touch the lawn anymore. I kind of lost lawn privileges, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. But
Jacob, did you have to mow your
You want your
yard?
you want your lawn to look pretty.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
I mowed it. I was $11 a mow. It was great.
Get paid?
Ooh.
$11.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what Jen did have when she had to mow her lawn before me? You know what she did?
Got boyfriends.
See, you hire someone to do it.
Well, when I moved into this duplex, and my dad had it, and he wanted me to be safe. So he bought me this mower that wasn't a power mower. It was one with the little blades, and he thought that
Real pusher.
He thought I was gonna go and push this thing. I was like, heck no.
You're talking about those old school rakes?
Like the
Mowers.
like the
yeah, the little like the
Real,
metal
you
things
can
that
see
yes,
it? Oh,
yes. So
God, no.
he did that, and so I never could get it to work. So I would always have my boyfriends at the time. I'm like, could you mow my lawn? And then finally, I convinced my dad to buy me a mower, but he bought me like a 1970s super orange mower. And then I asked the boyfriend.
The Harley
So-
Davidson
So
mower.
then
Thank
you
you,
still
honey.
didn't,
I
then you
was
still
gonna
didn't do it.
I still never
Matt,
mowed.
how many times did Matt do it? So
I don't think I
I-
mowed your place very much.
I
at
don't
all.
think I ever mowed my own lawn.
see, I'm
But
the same
I-
way. I would hire someone.
goals.
Zero skills in that
See,
department. Yeah.
We had we lived in the 40-acre woods growing up, and we probably had an acre of lawn, and it sucked to push mow.
Oh my
You
god.
do like a quarter of it, and then you wait a week and then do the next part, and the next part.
Yeah, that would take
You're gonna have like
Yeah.
layers, like
yeah, yeah. Ugh. Yeah,
Yikes.
no.
Yeah.
and then you can just buzz it like I did.
And now they have a rider.
Clear.
Oh yeah, nope.
I used to take pride in my lawn mowing. Like I'd be like, one week, you go this
Yep,
way,
then you
next
turn it
week
90
you gotta,
or 45. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, it's diagonal week.
Yep.
Woo. Yeah.
I love
See,
how they look.
they have no concept of what that feels like.
Well, no, true. But there,
Well, yeah.
but there I do recall one of my neighbors growing up made it a point that he would finish the lawn, or I don't know if he would finish the lawn first or what his system was, but he would have the motion W in the lawn, and you could clear it was all mowed, but it was
know what
like
he's talking
very
about?
Yeah.
UW logo.
No, I don't know. I'm not from Madison at all. Literally, I don't know what that W means.
Motion
Yeah.
W.
Motion dub.
It's different. The old school used to be straight up and down.
Yeah, I actually know the person that designed the Motion W. I was friends with his son.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool. Sold it for no royalties.
Oh.
Oh, that's.
Well, they sold it for some money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. But in the
He's
long
retired
run,
now. No, I'm just kidding.
He's still mowing.
he's
Still mowing the lawn.
Still
W's in that. Yeah.
still making those motions.
So water your lawn in the morning,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
because otherwise you get
How early in the morning? Are we talking about like?
We're
5
talking
a.m.,
morning dew?
6 to 7, yeah.
Before the sun evaporates the water.
That's right.
And then it's
Oh.
pointless.
See, that's why I thought night.
But I think there's issues with like molds and stuff on grasses.
With what on
They
grass?
get mold.
Oh,
They sit overnight without the sun.
really?
There's so much with grass.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a lot.
That's why
No.
my dad doesn't let me touch it.
There's not that much.
Yeah. yeah.
So water it in the
Not that
morning.
complicated.
And then the article says feed it well. So
Put some of the grass seed on there.
Sun?
I can't push that thing. It's a little green thing, and it goes. I do that. I did do that like one time.
you probably had to
Doo-doo.
do that after you killed it.
Doo-doo.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Matt got it.
Yeah, I did okay. Okay.
you can hook that up to the tractor.
The what?
I don't have a tractor.
The
push
rider.
mower.
Oh, the
Right.
rider.
Oh, yeah.
See, he didn't know what it was either. I just knew. I thought it was a
It's a
lawnmower.
tractor.
It's a tractor. Whatever.
The
It's not
rider.
John Deere
the rider
green
might as
tractor.
well be.
It's not John Deere?
Oh yeah,
That
my dad
probably
has
is.
a John Deere.
Probably
See, the
is.
thing is, I don't know what the brands of lawnmowers
Was it
are.
green?
Is it red?
It's orange.
It's like a
And then it picks up the
husky,
green-
New Holland?
that's red.
Husqvarnian or
I don't
something.
know. I haven't mowed the lawn in.
Husqvarna. Is that
'Cause-
what
Yeah,
you say?
something
I
like
didn't mow
that.
the
Yeah,
lawn in a long
that. I don't
time.
know. Whatever that H word is.
All right, so we need to feed our lawn and then
Ease into mowing.
ease into mowing.
Make sure you know
So-
your levels.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
don't burn it down to the
Didn't your
ground.
dad have it set the height before you
That's what
started
I'm
mowing?
saying. Who changes the
Yeah.
like the?
You
Look at
didn't
these
you?
levels.
Said I gotta mow this
course.
again.
I
Of course. Put this down
actually-
further.
I
I don't want to do this for a while. dirt down.
See, why I'm angry at myself for that is because it's the levels. It's the fact that I was like, hey, I have to mow this 2 times a week. And I was like, if I go shorter, trying to think, because I'm trying to think outside the box and be
Once a
smarter,
week.
I was like, once a week. And I still don't have to mow it again because I wouldn't have to go outside. So I literally mowed it really short and then I got in trouble.
Just chopped it up.
Twice a week seems like a lot, right?
Yes.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once a week.
Once.
Maybe.
Not in the Brandt household. It was twice a week.
You got
But
that.
then you have to
you have
have-
that.
you have
But then I
the
had a
dryer.
neighbor next door. They would mow their lawn 3 times a week. Every time I'm out there, I'm like, oh, the sun's
Jonah,
mowing
you
the lawn
must
again.
you must have that Bermuda grass that just grows
Sesame.
faster.
Oh, I really
Roll
don't
it up
know.
and smoke it.
Oh no.
See, that's why I bought a place
Caddyshack?
with no lawn.
That's, I would probably not
Sesame,
have a
yeah.
lawn too.
I just
All right, we have to start fighting our weeds.
Yep.
Weeding.
weed killer.
Gosh.
I bet your dad doesn't like weeds in his yard.
Yeah, I don't see any weeds in our yard. Nope.
That's
Not
why
one.
it probably grows so fast and you have to mow it twice
No,
a
they-
week because it's so healthy.
hired
But
this
the
company
longer the grass is,
that
the less
aerates it.
likely. That's different than what we're talking about. isn't
Yeah,
it?
I know, but I'm saying he hires stuff that kills the weeds and then they aerate it. They have a little hole puncher in
Yeah.
the yard.
Yeah.
Really? Oh yeah.
Yep. I see them every once in a while. I'm like, hey.
Leaves the turds.
It looks like little turds in the yard.
It does, yeah, actually, like little bunny. I'm like, oh.
It's like, there's a lot of bunnies.
Bunnies, yeah.
I feel like that was a thing that happened a lot more when I was growing up. Like I saw the air raids or the air raids.
Oh, planes
totally
that fly
different.
over.
Totally
Oh,
different.
We're not dropping bombs on
Yeah.
your yard.
No.
Gosh.
Little
Deja
bunnies.
vu.
Yeah. And then,
We're bringing it right back to,
yeah.
Back to real estate.
and then back to real estate and the toilet talk.
When you have spots that are bare, you want to drop some seeds on them. Yep.
Which you do while you're aerating.
I have a question. This is actually really good conversation too.
Good
Because
question?
yes, because in property management, if you have a dog, not to discriminate against female dogs, but they can change your grass.
Males do too.
Oh, they
Just
do
say-
too.
yeah,
I
boys
thought it
pee
was
too.
just
Yeah.
well, yeah. But I know something in the female dog pee it
Pee is
kills your
pee.
grass. Like we'd always
Like
get
it's
yellow spots, and we
like
would
the
always
S.
have to
It's boys and girls. They all pee.
Well, yeah, but isn't it the female dogs that cause grass to die?
No.
I swear to God, I learned
We had a
that.
male that had the same issue.
Okay, well then that's fine.
That-
Sorry, I'll include everybody.
Hey,
so dog and
sexist of you.
I
Jonah.
know.
I'm not.
doing,
I just
Jonah?
thought. Well, no, because it's
The
literally
special girl dog pee.
That
No,
estrogen in the pee.
no. Fine, dogs in general. Okay, sorry. Okay, so if they pee,
Everybody pees.
Everyone pees. Yes.
Did you read
we
that
get-
book? That was
okay,
Everybody
we're
Poops.
still on
No.
toilet talk.
Oh, yeah. Everybody
Yes,
poops
I-
but you. Or no, nobody poops but you.
Why are we back on the toilet talk?
Everybody poops at Dalton's
No,
list.
but what do you do to refurbish that spot
Ketchup.
when you're? What?
Ketchup in their dog food.
Oh, because I think that's interesting. Because how do you
What?
keep
It
revive that
changes
lawn?
the acidic level.
You feed ketchup to your dog?
Google it. There was something about
Really?
the
You-
diet. The diet, you add something to their diet.
So your
that
dog
changes
is
the-
eating ketchup.
Wait, are you
so it
seriously?
doesn't ruin
Do
your
you
grass.
do that?
No, we don't.
Oh.
Okay.
I was
Our
like,
dog doesn't
Sadie
leave
would be
spots.
like,
She just leaves spots.
Sadie's
That's-
perfect.
Yeah.
How do you learn that? That's the real question.
Google it.
No,
Oh, you
no, I'm
mean
sure.
you-
I'm
Oh,
sure
no,
Google
no,
has it, but I'm
Google
saying,
it.
how
No,
does
you
the
YouTube
first
it.
person? How does the first person
Accidentally give him
realize
ketchup?
that?
yeah, literally, your dog's
Feeding
in the
the
vet.
dog
Like, wow,
ketchup.
it works.
It's like, oh,
No, I
wait a
would-
second, my dog's pee is a different color.
So is that myth,
weird.
or is that like
I'm
something
gonna
that's
look
been okay?
pretty much?
Acidity.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I don't think I would feed my dog.
I don't know. Dogs eat everything though. So.
But I heard about that as well. I learned that actually through a TV show,
Oh,
The League. If anybody has ever seen
Not being
The
sexist
League,
toward dogs.
it's a fantastic show. It's not on anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tomato juice. Tomato juice.
Oh,
for
that
fat dog.
Okay, I could see
killing
that.
grass.
I could see that.
nice.
Tomato juice or cider vinegar to adjust the pH of the urine.
Okay, so remember
Close.
that, guys. If it's your dog is ruining
you're-
your grass, make sure.
Your neighbor's yelling at you for your.
Yeah.
Or just quick water.
bad
Run out
spots.
there with a can of water.
Water and-
get gallon of water and dump it on the spot.
Yeah.
that's a lot of work.
There you go.
Yeah, I was just curious about that because it was something that I remember in property management we had to bring that up because we would have nice new sod and then we're a pet friendly community, which is awesome. But the thing was, our grass would always die.
Right.
And then when we have to do curb appeal, people would be like, "Why is all
You know what the
grass
worst is
dead?"
though? I'm going to go back to the male dog.
Oh,
Is when they pee on the condensing units for the air
For your
conditioner.
air conditioners.
And the aluminum in the in the
Is it
condensing
rust?
system. No, it disintegrates.
Yeah.
It just eventually just goes away.
Yeah.
Is
It's-
this
it's
is this male only?
Yes. Well, I think because they have to lift their leg.
because they lift their leg and they
Oh,
go,
right, right,
woohoo.
right.
I just need a
Oh.
little sprinkle over here.
So for your property management, You could fence off that air conditioning units.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was literally we had
Smart.
these like
Wow.
plasticky fences.
Plasticky.
Yeah, we learned the hard way. I'm like, what happened to the air conditioner? Yeah.
It's kind of bizarre, but it just evaporates the aluminum coil around the air conditioning unit.
It's crazy.
Yay.
Things we know, right?
How did we get on dog pee?
Ah,
your fault.
You.
No, the spots in the yard was him.
Oh.
It was me.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
that's
I'm
right, it was you.
I brought up toilet talk again.
All right. Should we wrap it up with a little game, or what do you think here,
Yes.
Oh,
Jacob?
what do we got?
This or that?
Should we do this or that again?
Yeah.
It's been.
Did you guys do this or that?
What's this?
Or
I
not
had
the-
like the 20 questions
or-
when I was on.
This or that then.
That was
20
fun.
questions.
There's
Yeah,
something like
they've
that.
already done the Colbert, so just
All right.
a little this or
All
that.
right.
Yeah.
We'll do a little this or that, and then we'll call it a day.
What is this?
Just
Or
be-
that.
Or that.
Or that? What is that?
All right, let's get out of here.
Jonah. We'll end with Jonah singing for everyone.
I mean, you're saying it.
Well, I tried my best. Okay. Actually, I could.
All right.
Now we're committed to it.
Yep, you already said it. It's on there, recorded.
My camera's a little wonky. It's not
It's
facing
because
the
Jonah
right
keeps
way.
hitting the table.
What?
Is that it? Is that why?
Yeah.
Is
Am I
it?
Hulk smashing right now? Like,
You do.
Yeah.
Could
You're
you
talking.
move my camera? Just turn it to the right, or I don't know. Turn it one direction. I'll tell you
Nice.
if it's the right way.
why?
Not that way. Yeah, keep going.
gotta be
keep
light
going,
on
keep
your
going, keep
toes
going.
like me.
right there. Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop doing this.
It's gentle.
Oh, I can see it. It's slowly moving.
Hey, and I'm not touching it.
All right.
There you go.
Under the
You're
table.
welcome.
There's
Like,
something wrong with the tripod. I'll have to fix it at some point.
Okay.
way to blame
All
it on me, guys. Hey.
I totally thought it was you.
Jonah's classic scapegoat.
But I still love you.
You made me feel bad about dogs today. I was like,
He's hitting the table.
All right.
They still love you.
This or that, Jen.
This or that.
this or that.
This or
So
that.
this is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna say something or something, and then you guys both respond right away
Are we all answering?
with the answer.
All right.
Let's just go these two,
These
because
two.
when we did all four, I didn't know what anybody was saying.
Bit of
It
a
was like-
jumble.
it was so overwhelming.
they're
wait, are
saying it
you
at once.
sure you
Are we
want me
doing
to
like a-
say something random? Because, you know,
No.
I'm just so...
No.
So here's
no.
the first one.
Just give me
Here's
an
the first
example.
one.
Two options.
Yeah, two options, and then you say which option.
Are we
you
doing like a
prefer.
3, 2,
Oh, I
1?
thought it was a random, like, I had to
just
think
say-
about
say it out
And I was
loud.
like, okay, well,
So
you don't
first one.
want...
And time.
Okay,
You'll learn.
it's really easy.
Oh, okay.
Dog or cat?
Dog.
Cat.
Cat. Netflix.
That's how it works.
Netflix.
And I have a cat too. That's the funny part.
I have a cat, too.
Netflix or what?
Netflix. Just Netflix. There.
Netflix or YouTube?
Netflix. Yeah.
It's supposed to be
yeah,
faster.
I was gonna say Netflix.
Yeah, that's tough though.
Oh my
Hold
god,
on.
I feel like we're on like a like a dating game where we're like
I'm gonna-
promoting ourselves. Netflix, cats, dogs and cats.
I'm gonna ask the questions in
Tall,
different order.
dark hair.
Well, if I was left on an abandoned island,
Yeah.
what are 3 things I would bring?
Bring it on. I'm ready to go. Just go really fast. Let's do
boat.
this. Let's do this.
It's about speed.
Okay.
It's about
gonna be
having
fast.
an immediate answer.
Okay.
TV shows or movies?
Movies.
Nice.
There, that's better.
Ninjas or pirates?
Pirates.
When you're sleeping, do you prefer a fan or no fan?
Fan.
A book or ebook?
Book.
Ebook. I don't really.
It's not a wrong answer.
read.
I don't either. I was like,
Are you book
I
shaming?
was just literally like, I was like, when's the last time I've been to the library?
Oh my
Do
god.
I have a library card anymore?
And next question.
Okay, next.
Yeah.
Sorry, Anna. Motorcycle or bicycle?
Motorcycle?
Bicycle. I would love to learn how to ride a motorcycle though.
Yeah. Don't have one. My brother did.
Okay.
Cooler
Comic
than
book or comic strip?
Comic strip? I
don't-
guess.
Sweater or hoodie?
Hoodie.
Hoodie.
Dine in or delivery?
Delivery.
I don't know. Dine in. I don't know.
Working alone or working in a team?
We're working in a team.
Thank you.
Wow.
You're very welcome, guys. We did that for you. No, just kidding.
I was really
Totally did,
thinking
totally
about
We're
it.
looking at you like really team. You know, like what is that TikTok where there's like, oh wait, was it like the? Oh, never mind.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
I know what it is.
Wrong person.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Camping or binge watching shows at home?
Binge watching shows at home.
Camping,
Beer or wine?
beer,
Classical art or modern art?
modern art.
Classical art?
What? You seem like such
In
a
like the painting mindset?
Wait, are we talking about like
What are we talking about?
what
Art.
type of just art in general, or just there's so
Arts.
many levels to this?
There's levels to this.
Next
I
question.
said
My dating profile is starting to add up. Modern art.
Modern art fanatic.
Yeah. Oh my god. They're gonna be like, what is he all about?
He likes modern art.
Yeah, modern art.
I'm into the classics.
and beer,
Swipe.
and cats slash dogs.
Here's another one for your profile. Soup or sandwich?
Sandwich.
Okay.
Soup.
Console gaming or PC gaming?
PC.
It's
PC, right?
That's tough. It's PC.
hard, but it's,
Why are you
I was
asking him?
I asked because I feel like he's a PC gamer.
But it's your opinion.
I was a PC gamer until I had to go to college and sell my gaming computer. And then at that point, I went into a console gamer. So I would say like PC.
Then wait, did you go to college? I can't.
Yeah.
And then you moved into console gaming, right?
Exactly. Because
Okay.
it's expensive to be PC gaming.
It is.
All right, I'm gonna switch the rules up.
Okay. No,
All
so
right.
no more commentary.
Was that
after-
quick enough?
No. I'm switching it up.
Okay.
For the next few questions, I want you both to answer for Jonah.
Oh,
So
okay.
Jonah
I'll do
answer
that.
for yourself, and then Dalton.
Yeah, can we do
answers.
like a
Oh, that's
four
actually
person?
kind of interesting. Yeah,
We can all do
actually.
this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we can all play?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, we can all do it.
So we're answering
All
for
right.
Jonah.
Yeah.
We're all doing it.
Wait,
for Jonah.
but I have to say it.
yeah.
First?
Same
Okay.
No,
Okay.
everybody says
Let's
the
say
same
same
time.
time. Same
Okay.
time.
All right. Meat or vegetables?
Vegetables.
Well, that makes sense. Okay. Next. Vegetables, meat. And I'm gonna be TikTok famous after that. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Someone just oink.
And I literally just became really red. So there we go. Again,
too.
how many times does Jonah blush through this? 4 times.
The shot counter.
All right. That was only one question. Let's keep going. International vacation or a new TV?
International vacation.
I got that one wrong.
That's,
Yeah.
I love to travel. Okay.
Save or spend?
Save. I'm cheap. But I do like to spend too. It depends on what I want.
Okay.
So we all said spend except for you.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Don't you
Coffee.
have the expensive jacket?
We don't talk.
Oh, you got a
Canadian
Canada Goose?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Spend.
Talking about
Yeah,
that's a spend.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't know yourself.
Put your
So what's the
warm.
next one? I'm getting called out. The next one?
How much was that condo? Okay. No.
I'm excited. I close on Wednesday. Next Wednesday. I'm like,
Congrats.
I know I'm
Wednesday.
officially a homeowner. I'm so excited.
Not too
Finally.
close.
That's pretty cool.
Fantastic.
All right. Let's do 2 more. Ocean or mountains?
Ocean.
And city or country?
City.
Country? I decided for you.
I know. Well, here's the thing. I love the city. I would love to be in the city, but then I also need my space. So I'm gonna probably suburbs.
Yeah, that sounds
I'm
about
going
right.
against your answer right there. Suburbs. I'm a burbs kind of person.
It's against the rules.
Yeah.
All right, switching up. We're going to Dalton.
Oh.
Ooh.
Dalton
I'm
answers.
Oh boy.
Oh
Okay.
God.
Oh god.
All right.
Oh,
Dalton,
Lord.
would you rather be a passenger or a driver?
Driver.
Passenger.
Really?
Drive. Wow. You drive for a living.
I like to drive. Yeah, I like to drive, but I'd like to shut off my brain and sit in the passenger seat, you know, because that's where you can play all the music. And I find myself as being the DJ more often than not.
He puts that in his
Worka.
dating profile right there.
Wicca.
I'm a great DJ.
Great
in the
DJ.
passenger seat.
Know the exact
I'll
vibe.
be your passenger, baby.
You know what I mean?
New pun for the day.
Drive me around. I'll play music.
But I will not help with gas.
All right.
That's the other reason. Gas. Yeah, I'll be a passenger.
And somebody else's car, not yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
What's more important in a partner, intelligence or being funny?
Funny.
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 Make me laugh. For sure. For
Welcome
sure.
to the podcast.
Yeah.
Car or truck?
Car.
Blue or red?
Blue.
Money or free time?
Free time.
What did you say?
Free time.
Yep.
Yeah. All
I
right.
said money.
It goes back to
Why
your
not
spending.
both?
Yes. But it's like that's to say. Like
No, none of that. That's
Chose
against
the
rules.
chose the right occupation.
All right. When you're at the movies, do you prefer candy or popcorn?
popcorn.
Pen or pencil?
Pen.
Yeah, that's pretty
It's
standard.
easier, yeah.
Toilet paper. Does it go over or under?
Over.
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 I feel
Over.
like-
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God! Please do not put it under in my house. Oh my gosh!
Put that on your mug.
Put it
Yeah,
on.
literally,
Don't.
we need a new mug.
That's the other
We need
side
a
of the
mug. We need
mug.
under, yeah, literally. We need to scratch this off and
Can we just add it to the back and
Yeah,
say scratch?
well, on the
Just
bottom.
Sketch it on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
literally print it on.
Yeah, no, definitely a pet peeve is when it's on the under for sure.
All right, let's do one more. This is the last one for the podcast. Work hard or play hard?
Play
Play
hard.
hard. Come on.
And I didn't answer because I was like thinking about it. I was like,
Again, why
Can't
not
you
both?
work hard to play hard?
Oh, gotta
That's
work
what
hard
I'm
to play
saying.
hard.
That's literally what I was thinking.
Only one mood. Go.
Hey, just remember not to cut off.
Only one
too soon 'cause
mode.
I literally.
But you're doing it right now.
Okay.
Hey, if you're looking to buy or sell real estate in South Central Wisconsin, you know to call. Go to home team number 4, letter U.
.com.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Very
Oh, wait, I thought Jonah's going to sing.
wonderful episode.
One song.
One song on the way out.
Anything.
On the way out.
Take us away, Jonah.
Throw something out.
Happy birthday to you. And then we're done.
Okay, cut him off.
Okay.
Question mark.
My birthday's in a couple weeks, right? I'm just kidding.
My
Happy-
birthday's on
Ooh.
Sunday.
I should sing for you in the next podcast.
Happy
Happy
early
birthday,
birthday.
All right, goodbye.
Happy birthday,
Goodbye.
Peace out.
Goodbye.
God, good job, guys. You got good content.
And
If you like content like this, consider watching some of these other videos, hitting the subscribe button. If you want to know what your house is currently worth, go to hometeamforyou.com and look at the free evaluation tool.